Now paper number 15. RRB Clerk Prelim, paper number 15. Now in this question number 1, it is based on word formation. If only one meaningful word that can be formed with second, fourth and seventh. Second, fourth and seventh. Now what are the letters we have? E, P and T. Now with the help of this, tell me what is the word that can be formed? Pet. Now, which of the following will be second letter? What is the second letter? E choice for question number 1. Then coming to question number 2, P is the daughter of K. Now this P is the daughter of K. Q is the only sibling of P. Now Q is the only sibling of P. R is the daughter-in-law of K. Daughter-in-law means and son's wife. And R is the daughter-in-law of K. M is the brother of R. And R is the daughter-in-law of K, M is the brother of R. R is the daughter-in-law of K means either no daughter-in-law, that means Q's wife. Then P is the daughter of K, Q is the only sibling of P. There is no other sibling. And this Q must be the brother. Then R is the daughter-in-law of K, K's son's wife is R. M is the brother of R, M is the brother. Then how is Q related to M? Now M's sister's husband. Sister's husband, brother-in-law, choice by question number 2. The next one, third one, it is based on set of numbers. If in all the numbers, the second digit is interchanged with the third digit. Second and the third digits are interchanged within the number. How many numbers correspond will be divisible by 2? Second and the third are interchanged. Which digit is going to the third place? Second digit. Among the second digit, we need to find out even number. 6, 4, now, and 6, and 6. How many numbers are divisible by 2? 3. Now 3, that is choice for question number 3. And if all the digits in each number are arranged in ascending order within the number. Within the number, the digits are arranged in ascending order. And the numbers that formed are arranged in ascending order from left to right. Which of the following will be fourth from the right hand? Isn't it? Now they are arranged in the ascending order which is fourth from the right hand. That is nothing but second from the left hand. And second from the left hand, all the numbers are arranged in ascending order. First digit is 3. Now here it is 1. And this is 5. This is 5. This is 1. Because which comes at the first place? The lowest digit comes at the first place. Hence 1 and 1. Otherwise this is 156 and 134. 134 is the first from the left. And 156 is the second from the left. And 651, that is choice for question number 4. Rather than writing out each and every number, this is how you need to work out. Then fifth one, what will be the resultant is the third digit of the smallest number? What is the smallest number? 341. Third digit is 1. Is subtracted from the first digit of the second highest number. Now what is the second highest number? 763. Now in this one, first digit. What is the first digit? 7. 7 minus 1, 6. That is choice 2. No. Now in this one, 965, 875. Now in this 875, 8. 8 minus 1, that is 7, choice 4. Then coming to 6 onwards, there are some 8%. These 8%, 8% A, B, C, D, F, G and H are working in a company with a hierarchical order. Whenever these positions were given, and it must be under the first priority because all the positions are in a particular order. What is that order here? Then company with a hierarchical order. Managing director, CEO and so on. And but not assistant manager is the junior most and MD is the senior most. And so we need to start from here. MD, managing director. And next one is what? CEO. And next to CEO, CFO, and next one COO, CFO, COO, and CTO, and GM, and manager, and assistant manager. Then in this one, and the number of persons senior to H is more than the number of persons junior to E. Number of persons senior to H is more than the number of persons junior to E. And tell me what are the different possibilities we have, and the number of possibilities would be more. As of now, we cannot represent the data, isn't it? Number of persons senior to H. And number of persons senior to H A is 2 is more than the number of persons junior to A. H is not junior to A means H is senior to A. And H is senior to A, that is what the information given. And number of persons, coming back to this information. The number of persons senior to H is 2 more than the number of persons junior to A. Then, now if A is at this place, then number of persons junior to A is 0 and senior to H it must be 2 more than. Now, in the next case, if A is here, then H will be here. That is the next case. And in the third case, if A is here, then H will be here. Clear? In all the three cases, if you observe here, number of persons junior to A is senior to H is 2 more than junior to A. And H is not junior to A, H is senior to A. And G is senior to CFO. As G is senior to CFO, G can be at any one of the first two places. G is senior to CFO, and two hierarchical positions are there in between G and D. Now in between G and D there must be exactly 2. Now in this case G must be here, then D will be here, isn't it? Now in this case G is here and D will be at this, isn't it? Now in this case there are two different possibilities for the G and D. And the number of persons senior to A, 1 lesser than senior to E, and 1 lesser than number of persons senior to A is how many? 7, isn't it? Now this 7 is 1 lesser than 2A means it cannot be happening. And here A and E must be like this. Number of persons senior to A, how many are there? 6. Now this is 1 less than senior to E. Senior to E there are 7 persons. Now here that means A and E must be together. Okay, adjacent to each other. And next one, F is junior to C. Now whatever this F is junior to C but senior to A. F is and B is not junior to C, that is B is senior to C. Now the remaining persons B, C, F, A must be in this order. And B, C, F and A. Now in this case B, C and F will be here, which is not possible. And finally what is the arrangement we have? Now B, G, C, H, D, F, A, E is the order. Clear? This is the reason why we have kept this one as the first priority. Whether it is a clerk prelim or PO prelim, whenever these positions were given, order will clearly be given. And who is the senior most and who is the junior most. Then, first one, how many persons are junior to F? There are 2 persons, choice 2, question number 6. 7th one, what is the designation of B? Now B is the MD and B MD, that is choice 5, question number 7. And who is CFO? And C, that is choice 2, question number 8. Now if all the persons are arranged in alphabetical order from senior to junior, then how many persons designations will remain unchanged? Senior to junior, all these must be arranged in alpha A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. How many persons remain at the same? 2 persons, C and F, that is choice 1, question number 9. Then 10th one, which among the following is the odd one? E and A, and they are adjacent to each other. F and D are adjacent, G and B are adjacent, D and H are adjacent, and A and G. There are 4 persons in between, choice 5 is the odd one, question number 10. Then 11th one, 9 is 7 in a class of 12 students. Only 1 student rank higher than cautious. Now out of these 12 members, only 1 student rank higher than cautious, and so cautious is the second ranker, and there is only 1 person who is above this one, that is the first ranker. And only 4 students lower than Raghav. Now Raghav is here. There are 4 students below this Raghav, isn't it? If 4 students are below this Raghav, then what is the answer here? 8th person must be here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 persons below this Raghav, isn't it? Sarvena? And 4 persons below this Raghav. Then how many students between Kashish and Raghav? Kashish's position is 2nd, Raghav is 8. In between these two, how many are there? 5 persons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, that is choice 3, question number 11. Then 12th one, Mansi started from point P, walked 3 kilometers towards south. Then took left turn and walked 3 meters. And she then took right turn and walked 5 meters. Then took final right turn and walked 14 meters. and 14 this is 3 and this is 11, 14 and stop. If P is the starting point, Q is the final. And which direction was C facing when she stopped? Now she is facing towards which direction? Now she is facing towards west. West, that is choice for question number 12. The next one 13 onwards. Now coming to question number 13 onwards, there are some 7 persons. Now 7 people J, K, L, M and O. M, N, O and P are seated around a circular table. Now circular table 7 persons, 2 plus 3, 5 plus 2, 7. Then K is an immediate neighbor of O. K is an immediate neighbor of O. If O is here, K can be either left hand side or K can be right hand side. And so how many possibilities we have? There are 2 possibilities. Now if O is here, K will be here. K is an immediate neighbor of O. J sits second to the left of O, J is here. Now here J sits second to the left of O, J is here. And M sits out to the right of L. And M is out to the right of L. M is not an immediate neighbor of K. M is not an immediate neighbor of K. M is here. And P sits to the immediate left of L. Now P is to the immediate left of L. Then if P is to the immediate left of L, tell me what are the different possibilities we have. P is to the immediate left of L, P and L. Now if you take like this, P is to the immediate left of L, then now here this information M sits out to the right of L is not possible, isn't it? Hence L cannot be this. M sits out to the right of L. L is here 1, 2, 3, M is here. M sits out to the right of L and M is not an immediate neighbor of K. P sits to the immediate left of L. Here this is not possible. Are you getting this point or not? And this case is ruled out. Then L cannot be at this place. Then L cannot be here. Are you getting this one or not? Then where should this L be? Then if L is at this place, L. If L is here and who is P sits to the immediate left of L, P is. Then M sits out to the right of L is not possible, isn't it? And this case is also ruled out. Hence L is here, P is here, M sits out to the right of L, M is. Then who is the person left over here? N is the person left. Clear now? Then which of the following statement is not true? That means it is definitely false. J is an immediate neighbor of N, that is 2. 1 cannot be the answer. 3 people between N and P, that is false, isn't it? Either 4 or 1. And the question is about not true, 2 is down. 13th one, it is 2. And 14, what is the position of K with respect to J? South to the right or 4 to the left? South to the right or 4 to the left, out of which south to the right, choice fine. And if in the given arrangement all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order in clockwise starting from J. Now J, alphabetical order in clockwise K, L, M, N, O, P. Then how many persons remain in the same? Now 2 persons. So all those 2 L and O. 2, that is choice for question number 15. And 15th one, it is choice fine. And 16, and who sits out to the left of P? 1, 2, 3, M. M, that is choice 1, question number 16. And 17th one, in which of the following groups of persons is the third person sitting exactly between first and the second? That is, O is exactly between M and K, yes. M is exactly between J and L, false. And M is exactly between N and L, false. K is exactly between P and K. N is exactly between P and K, that is false. P is exactly between L and J, and that's again false. Then what is your answer here? First one. Now in the only one, choice one. And 18 onwards, it is based on syllogisms. All views are opinions. These are the views that are opinion, and only a few opinions are believed. Only some opinions are believed, but not all. And all opinions are believed is a possibility. All opinions are believed. Now tell me, is it possible here? That means this entire opinion must be part of belief. But yes, here, only a few opinions are believed, but not all. Hence, all is not possible. And some beliefs are views. Belief is here, view is here, no intersection. That is neither one nor two. Choice 3, 18. The next 19th one, some goals are objectives. Now these are the goals that are objective, goal and an objective. Some goals are objectives. Only a few objectives are purposes. Only some of the objectives are purposes, but not all. and some purposes are not objective. Now these are the purposes which are not objective, that is true. And some purposes are not objective is true, and some goals or purpose is a possibility. Then first one, to make this one false, I need to prove all purposes are objective. Now tell me whether I can able to write purpose like this or not. Alternate diagram to previous conclusion is false. Then some goals or purpose is a possible. Now tell me whether I can able to extend this goal like this or not. Yes, it is possible. And so what is your answer? Only two. Only two, choice by question number 19. The next one, 20th. Only a few ideas are plans. Only a few ideas are plans means only some ideas are plans but not all. Only some ideas are plans but not all. And next one, no plan is a suggestion, no intersection between plan and a suggestion. Then some ideas are not suggestion. Some ideas are not suggestion, as of now it is true. All plans are ideas, that is false. Now some ideas are not suggestion. To make this one, I need to prove all ideas are suggestion. This entire idea must be part of this suggestion. Is it possible to bring this one? No. Hence, it is not possible. The alternate diagram cannot be done. This will be true forever. And so what is your answer? Only one. Only one, that is choice for question number 20. Then 21 onwards. Now in this 21 onwards, how many persons are there? There are some 7 persons, and they are purchasing different items one after the other on the same day. And 21 to 25, and 7 persons are buying 7 different items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in this, no 2 persons at the same time, 1 person between R and Q. And Q who purchased before R. Hence in between Q and R, there must be exactly 1 person. Q purchased before R. And next one, the number of persons purchased before T same as that after P. Now T and P, we need to have the same number of persons. And Q purchased one of the occasions after P. Now Q is after P, hence P must be before this Q. Isn't it? P is before this Q. And Q one by and after V. Now this P is after whom? And P is after V. And P is after V. At least 4 persons purchased before you. At least 4 before you, hence you can be here, isn't it? Or you can be here, or you can be here. There are 3 different possibilities. And 2 persons between U and T, hence T must be here. Now in this case, 2 in between U and T, T is here. Now in this case, 2 in between U and T, T will be. Done with this? Now, this is what the arrangement we have. Then T equals to P is given. That means number of persons before T equals to the number of persons after this P. Then in the first case, where is this T? And T is second from the top. As T is second from the top, here P must be second from the bottom, P is here. And P is here. And if P is here, after this P, you need to have Q and R. Is it possible? And this case is will go. Then come to the next one. Now if you take T at this place, P is here, Q is here, and after this Q, R must be here, not possible. This case is also ruled out. Then what are you left with? Now here this must be T, and next one, and P, and Q and R, there must be alternate. Now which two must be alternate here? Q and R must be alternate. And V, P, Q and R, this is V, isn't it? Next one, then, and 2 persons in between U and T. Now Q purchased one of the occasions before P and after V. Q is before P and after V, isn't it? Now Q is before P and after V, Q and P will be like. Then V, Q, T, P. Then who is the remaining left over here? And Q and R. Now Q and R, Q and R, Q and R. And Q and R, there must be exactly 1 person. Another Q and R. Then in this one, V and P. Now V and P, T equals to P. Now T is thought from the top, P is thought from the bottom. And who is the person left over here? Yes, is the person. Clear? Because T equals to P. T thought from the top, P thought from the bottom. Then we need to have Q and R. And these two are alternate places. V is before this P. Then coming to this one, how many persons purchased after R? After R, there are only 3, choice to 20%. And who among us the following person purchased at the last? That is S, choice 4. 23rd, who among the following persons purchased immediately before T? Q, choice 3. 24, which among the following is the odd one? T and P. Now T and P there is one person, U and R there is one person, S and P there is one person, Q and R there is one, V and R there are two persons, so choice 5 is the odd one, 24. Then 25, if all the persons are purchased items in alphabetical order, then how many remain in the same place? Alphabetical order. Now from top to bottom, P, Q, R, S, T, U and V. How many persons remain are the same? And two persons. So are those two, Q and U. Choice 1, 25. Then 26, AB, ABC, first two letters, then ABC three letters, ABCD, ABCDE, ABCD and F. And F is the missing letter. 26 it is choice 4. Then in this 27, now what is the number given? 672, 672, 4583. 672, 4583 is the number. 1 is subtracted from each even digit. If 1 is subtracted from each even digit, this is 5, 1, 3, 7. And 2 is added to each odd digit. This is 9, 7 and 5. Then how many digits will appear more than once? More than once, 5 appeared more than once, 7 appeared more than once. And so 2 digits, 5 and 7, that is choice 5. 28. Now in the given sequence, how many such letters are there? Each is immediately preceded by even and followed by a symbol. Hence, even, letter and a symbol. Even, letter and symbol, even, letter but not symbol. Even, letter but not symbol. Even but not letter. And even, letter and a symbol. Are you getting any answer here? None. 28 it is choice. No, 1. Even, letter and a symbol. Now where can I have this one? 4. Fine. 4 and E is a letter at the rate of a symbol. Choice 4, question number 28. Then 29, 7th to the right of 19th from the right. 19th right and 7th right. Then difference, 19 minus 7, 12th from the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now what is your answer? Beta, that is choice 3, 29. Then 30th, star. Now star and S. Now star and 8, star, 8, 2. Then check out the first. Star to 8 plus 1, 8 and 2 plus 2, 2 and 5 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. What's the first element? 7. Plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And the second element. Now second, now S and M. S and M plus 2, M and a hash plus 3. Next one plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 is N. Then plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5, that is E. What is your answer? 7E, that is choice 5, question number 30. The next one, 31 onward. Now in this 31, in a certain core language, the word teams. And teams is coded as rails, then how will smile be coded in that one? Then if you observe here, S is at the last place. And what is there at the last place? Star. And here also S is at the last place, star is at the last place. That means wherever there is S, in the same place, star is also present. That means letters and the codes are directly given. Now let us check out one more element. A is at the third place and percentage is at the third place. Here A is at the second place. Percentage is at the second place. Clear now? Letters and the codes are directly given. Then what is the code to the word smile? S-M-I-L. And what is the code for S? S-C star. And M is what? M is 7. And I is the third one, that is 3. And L is the second, that is 2. And E is second, that is 6. Star 7326. Choice 2, question number 31. Then 32 to 35. Now in this 32 to 35, R and U. Now between U and R, U lesser than or equals to R greater than or equals to U. And next, and Q and K. Q lesser than or equals to K greater than or equals to Q. And so what is your answer? Both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2, choice 4, question number 32. Then 33, the relation between C and S. C to S. Tell me which symbol is common, lesser than or equals to. C lesser than or equals to S, S greater than or equals to C. Either greater or equal, choice 1, 33. Then 34, E and S. From S to E, Forget about this symbol equal to. S lesser than or equals to E greater than or equals to S. T and Y, opposite symbol, no relation. And so what is your answer? Only one choice, 134. Then 35. Now what is the word we have? Facial. Now facials is the word we have. Now in this word facials, F-A-C-I-A-L. Then how many such pairs of letters? Tell me how many pairs? F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Isn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F, G, I, J, K, L. That's it. Left to right there is only one pair. And again in the reverse order. And the reverse order, tell me how many S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, L, M, N, O, P, Q, A, B, C, D, E. And next one, I, J, K, L. S, A and C. A and C, there is one more. And so many pairs we have? 2. 2, that is choice 2, that is fine. Then 36 to 40, it is based on 7 people. And who are those 7? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. They are seated in a straight line facing north. Q sits exact in the middle of the line. Exact in the middle means 4th position. And U is an immediate neighbor of Q. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Now you can be the left hand side or you can be to the right hand side. Now Q is here, U is here. Then only 2 people between U and R. In between U and R there must be exactly 2. Here again 2 in between U and R. S is an immediate neighbor of R. S is an immediate neighbor of R but not to Q. S is not immediate to Q. Only one person between S and P. P is here and P is here. And T sits out to the right of P. Now in this one, out to the right of P is not possible. 1, 2, 3, T is here. Now T is here, V is the person left over. Then who sits out to the right of V? No one. Choice 2, that is. And who sits exactly between U and V? Now in between U and V, tell me who is the person here? T. T choice 2, 37. What is the position of S with respect to P? Now S with respect to P is second to the left. Choice 1, 38. As per the given arrangement, 4 out of the following. S and P, there is one person between these two. R and Q, there is one person. T and V, they are adjacent. P and U, there is one. U and V, there is one. And so what is your answer? Choice 3, question number 39. Then 40th, if T and Q interchange their places. T and Q are interchanging their places means, and T is going to the place of Q and Q is going to the place of P. And P and U. Now U is here, P is here. Then who will be in between V and T? In between V and T, tell me who is that person here? V is here, P and Q are the 2 persons, so choice for question number 40. Clear? This is about paper number 15, RRB Clerk Prelims. The next one, any number series questions in this? Question number please. 56. Then coming to question number 56, 16 and 9. Number 1 should decrease. From there onwards it is increasing. Hence it must be neither to what? Into 0.5 is 8 plus 1. Then 9 into 1 plus 1. This is into 1.5 plus 1. Into 0.5 into 1 into 1.5 into 2 plus 1. 16 into 2, 32 plus 1, 33. Choice 2, 56. Then 57. 4, 6, 10. 4 and 6 difference is so much? 2. Here the difference is so much? 4. Here the difference is 8. Now here the difference is so much? 16. Next difference is 32. 34 plus 32, that is 66, choice 1, 57. And 58. Now 5 and difference is 1. Next is 2. 4. Next 8. 1 into 2, 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8 into 2, 16. 20 plus 16. 36, choice 2, 58. 59. Difference. Now here, now it is not possible with the difference. Now if you take out difference here, this is 3. Next difference ends up in 9 and 27. 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. 27 into 3, 81. 81, 128. 128, choice 4, 59. Then 68, 17 and 31. Difference is so much? 14. 31 and 51, 20. 51 and 77, 26. 77 and 109. ఎంత వస్తుంది? 32. Now 14 plus 6, 20 plus 6, 26 plus 6, 32 plus 6, 38. 38 plus 9, 47. 147, choice 3, question number 60. Clear? Now this is about RRB Clerk Prelim, paper number 15. And next is PO Prelim. Now in this PO Prelim, question numbers 1 onwards. Now first one, it is based on how many such pairs of digits. What is the number we have? 71864390. 71864390 is the number. Now how many such pairs of digits? 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 is 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 to 9, there is one more. And 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, that's it. And 2 pairs are there from left to right. Again in the reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And next one 9, 3 and 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. Hence, how many are there? 4. 4 more than 3, choice by question number 1. And in question number 2, now how will fur be coded? Now we need to find out the code to the word fur. Where is fur? Call for me. If I get only fur, fur is here. Now as fur is here, now call and me. Call and me is common. Here also call and me is common. As 2 words are common, 2 codes are common. Then what is the code for fur? KL. KL, that is choice point. Now now sir. Now give me call S. Call and me and call J and JOMX, isn't it? Then call for me. For another ikkada migilipotundi MX JO. Now ST is left. Then ST, that is choice 4. Question number. The next one, question number 3. K and M are the children of G. G is here. K and M are the children. G is married to R. And S is the sister of G. S is the sister. A is the only son of R. Now this A is the son of R, only son. The remaining 2 persons are the daughters. P is the son of K. Now this P is the son of P. How is S related to R? R, spouse's sister. Spouse's sister, sister-in-law, choice 4. Then fourth one. If S does not have any sister, that means S does not have any sister, S is having a brother G, and R is a female. How is G related to P? P is mother's father. Mother's father, grandfather. Grandfather, choice 3, question number 4. Then fifth one. How is M related to P? P is mother's sister. Mother's sister is aunt, choice 5, question number 5. Then 6 onward. Now in this, D and R, T is here, D is here. Which element is common? But T itself is common. T lesser than or equals to R. T lesser than or equals to D means D greater than or equals to T. Now between D and R, opposite symbol, no relation. Then next one, B and T. T to be T lesser than B, equal to T is false. And so what is your answer? Neither 1 nor 2, choice 3, question number 6. And the 7th one, M and T. Now P is here, M is here. Which element is common? R. P greater than R and R greater than or equals to M. P greater than M, M lesser than P, definitely true. And second, Q and M. Now Q and M, now R is common in the place of R, and R greater than or equals to Q. And M lesser than or equals to R. 2 opposite symbols, so no relation. And so what is your answer? Only 1. Only 1, that is choice 1, question number 7. The 8th one, now among 5 and A, B, C, D and E, each person has scored different marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 persons were there, and only 1 person scored lesser than B. And so where should this be? And B must be the 4th place. Only 1 person scored lesser than B. B scored more than B, but lesser than A. And A did not score the highest. And A is here, D is here. Then now we have left with whom? C, R, E. Then who scored the second highest? Second highest is A, that is choice 1, question number 9. Then 10th one, it is based on directions. Now A is how many meters east of B? 14 meters east of B is here. Now A is here, The distance is so much 14. C is 8 meters to the south of A. C, which is 8 meters to the south of A. P is 4 meters to the west of C. Now the distance between these two is 4. And C is the midpoint of P and H. C is the midpoint of whom? P and H, 4 and 4. And PCH form a straight line. Q is 6 meters to the south of H. Now Q 6 meters to the south of H. Then coming to question number 10. Kunal walks 10 meters north from point H. From H 10 meters. Now up to here this is 8. Next 2 more meters, 8 plus 2 10. Kunal 10 meters takes left turn and walks 4 meters. Exactly above this A. How far he will be from C? Now from C 8 plus 2 again 10 meters. 10, that is choice 1, question number 10. Then 11th one. In what direction is B with respect to H? Now B with respect to H, in order to reach to B from H, first I need to move towards north and west, northwest. Choice 3, question number 11. Then 12th one. If A is 2 meters to the north of L, where is this A? A is 2 meters to the north of L. That means L is here, A is 2 meters. R is 4 meters to the west of Q. And R is 4 meters to the west of Q. R is here 4 meters. Then L and R the distance. Out of this 8, 2 already completed. This is 6. And this is another 6. 6 plus 2, 12 meters. Choice 1, question number 12. Then 13th one. Now in this 13 to 16. 13, 14, 15, only 3 under the syllogisms. Now, only a few markers are pencils. Only some of the markers are pencils, but not all. Some markers are pencils, but not all. And all pencils are sharpened. This entire pencil is a part of sharpener. And no sharpener is a duster, no intersection between sharpener and a duster. And some markers are not dusters. As of now, no marker is a duster, some markers are not duster is also true. Some sharpeners or marker is also true. Now the first one is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, I need to prove all markers are duster. Now is it possible to write all markers are duster like this? Now if you write duster, no sharpener is a duster will become false. And statement invalid. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. And so what is your answer? Both 1 and 2. Choice 3, question number 13. Then coming to 14th one. No paper is clipped. No paper is clipped. This is a paper and which is a clip. No paper is clipped. And only a few clips are rings. Only some clips are rings, but not all. And all bangles are rings. Now these are the bangles that are rings. First one, some bangles are not papers. Definitely true as of. All bangles are papers, that is false. Then, now the first one is a negative conclusion. To make this one, all bangles are papers, I need to write. All bangles are papers. Now, tell me whether I can able to write papers like this or not. As alternate diagram to previous conclusion false. In this diagram, what happened to the previous conclusion that was false? All bangles are papers, now it has become true. And what is your answer? When the first one is true, second is false. Second is true, first is false. Between these two, only one can be true. Both cannot be true at the same time. Hence it is either 1 or 2. Choice 2, question number 14. The next one, 15. No kite is clean. Now 15th one. No kite is clean. Now this is kite and this is key. No kite is clean. Then only a few keys are kettles. Only few keys are kettles, but not all. And only a few kettles are kiwis. Only few kettles are kiwis, but not all. And first, some kiwis are kites. Kiwi is here, kite is here, as of now false. No kettle is kite. That is definitely no kettle is chiton. Isn't now this is kiwi. No kettle is kite. That is definitely true. When the false variant angel, some kettles are kite. Some kettles are kite. These are all some kettles are kite. Now this is kettle and which is kite here. Now no kite is key. Now no kettle is kite. Now kettle, where is this kettle? Kettle is here. Now some kettles are kites, isn't it? And alternate diagram true. Alternate diagram true, previous is false. Some kiwis are kite, now also it has become false. And so what is your answer? Neither one not two. Choice 3, question number 15. Then 16th one, 4 out of the following means odd one out. And W. W and Y. Difference is how much? XY plus 2 minus 4. Here NOP plus 2 minus 4. R and Q. R and Q is how much? Minus 1 plus 3. What is the odd one we have? Choice 3 is the odd one. Question number 16. Then 17 onwards. Now here in this 17 there are some 8 people and seated around a square table. 8 people seated around a square table. Now 4 at the corners and 4 at the center. Now the persons who are at the corners are facing towards which direction? The persons who are at the corners are facing towards the center, isn't it? And 4. And the one who is sitting at the corners are facing towards the center. Now these 4 are facing towards the center and these 4 are away from the center. Then 4 towards the center, 4 away, and O sits in the middle of one of the sides. O is at middle of one of the sides. Only 2 people between O and R is here, that is one possible. And what is the next possibility we have? R can be either to the left hand side or to the right hand side of O. Now in the second case, O is here, away, and there are only 2 people between O and R. O and R, there are only 2 people, isn't it? O and R, there are 2 people. Then T sits to the immediate right of R. Now T is to the immediate right of R, and T and S face the same direction. T and S are facing the same direction as T is at the center. Now T and S are facing the same direction. N sits to the immediate left of S. Now if S is here, there is no place for N. S is here, N is to the immediate left of S. Then if S is here, immediate left is not possible, S and N. Then P is an immediate neighbor of N. Now P is an immediate neighbor of N, P. In the second case, P is an immediate neighbor of N is not possible. And M sits south to the right of P. M is south to the right of P, M is here. Then who is the person left over? Q is the person left over. Then what is the position of P with respect to T? Now P with respect to T, second to the right, choice 1, 17. Which of the following statement is true? R and N face opposite direction, that is false. And only 2 people between M and Q, that is false. And Q is an immediate neighbor of T, definitely true. Choice 4, question number 18. 19. Which of the following fails represent the people sitting between O and the one sitting to the immediate right of P? Immediate right of P, N, and between O and N. S and M are the 2 people. Choice 5, 19. Then 28. How many people sit between T and M? When counted from the right of T. Right of T, T and M, there are 4 people, R, P, and S. And more than 3, choice 1, 28. Then 21st. And who sits south to the left of O? O is away from the center, south to the left of is N. Choice 3, question number 21. Clear? Then 22 onward. And 22 onward, now here it is based on row arrangement. How many persons are there? 9 persons were there. Now 9 persons. Now who are those 9 persons who have? 9 persons. Now 9 persons were there. These 9 persons are seated around a, they are seated in a row. 9 persons are seated in a row. Isn't it? 9 persons, they are seated in a row. Now in this 22, how many people are there? and there are some 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people were there. They are seated in a row facing towards north. As many people sit to the left of you, to the right of you. That means E must be exactly at the center, isn't it? Then next one, only one person between E and O. O can be either to the left hand side or O can be right hand side. 6, 7, 8, 9, isn't it? And now where should this E? E is at the center and there is one person between E and O. O is. And next one, and L sits third to the left of P. L is seated third to the left of P. P is not an immediate neighbor of O. Now P cannot be in these two places, isn't it? Now P cannot be here. Now in this one also P cannot be in these two places, isn't it? Now P cannot be here, and neither P nor D sits at the extreme ends of the line. Now P cannot be here as well. P cannot be at the extreme ends of the line. Are you getting this one or not? Then in the first case, where should this P? And P cannot be here as well. If P is here, L is not possible. Hence there are two possibilities for this P. P is here and P cannot be here as well. Only one possibility, P is here and L must be here. And again coming back to this one, and P cannot be in these two places. Hence P must be at this place. Now P is here, L is here. Now the positions of P and L were fixed. L sits out to the left of P. P is not an immediate neighbor of O, and neither P nor D sits at the extreme ends of the line. Now D cannot be at the extreme end as well. And only 3 persons between B and C. And in between B and C, how many people are there? 3 persons between B and C. And B is not an immediate neighbor of E. Now B is not an immediate neighbor of E, isn't it? Hence, 3 persons between B and C means C must be here. And 3 persons between B and C, B. Then again coming back to this one, B is not an immediate neighbor of E. Now B cannot be here. As B cannot be here, B cannot be here as well, B cannot be here, isn't it? Then what is the only possibility we have? And B must be here. B is a 3 persons, C will be here. 3 in between B and C. B is not an immediate neighbor of E. Number of people sitting between B and E is double that of E and N. B and E, how many people are there? 2 people. Hence, E and N there must be exactly 1. B and E is double that of E and N. In E and N, if there is 1, B and E must be 2. Now here B and E there are 2, and C and N there must be exactly 1. N must be either here or here, which is not possible. This case is ruled out. And D cannot be at the extreme end, D is here. Now D is here, who is the person left or M is the person left. Then who sits third to the right of B? B is third right, that is E, choice by question number 23. Then 23, which of the following statement is true with respect to M? M sits at one of the extreme ends of the line, definitely true, choice 1. 23 is choice 1. 24, and which of the given pairs of people is odd number of people in between them? L and P there are 2 even. L and C there are 4 even. B and M, B and M there are 6 persons, it is even. E and M there are 3 persons, it is odd. Choice 4, 24. And 4 out of the following means odd one of C and E. Adjacent, O and C. Adjacent, M and D. Adjacent, N and P. Adjacent, M and L, they are at the extreme ends. Choice 5, question number 25. And who among the following sit exactly between N and C? Exactly between N and C, P and E. Choice 3, 26. Then 27 onwards, 27 to 31, 7 people, and one of the parameters is the subject, and the subject is company. And so 2 parameters were given, and 2 parameters and PO prelim and 7 persons, it must be under the second priority. Clear, time consuming. Then, and let us work out the remaining. Then let's come back to this one after. మీరు ఎగ్జామ్లో కూడా అలానే చేయాలి. కొద్దిగా డిఫికల్ట్ అనిపించేది వెనక్కి పెట్టేస్తాం. ఈజీగా ఉన్నవన్నీ ఫస్ట్ చేయండి. 27 to 31, we are keeping this one under the second priority. As 32 to 36, మనం చేశారా లేదా? 32 to 35, definitely under the first priority, isn't it? Now it comes in which category here? Coding and decoding. Target double production capacity. Now if you compare the first and the second, production is the word that is common. isn't it? And production, and what is the code that is common? YU. And the code given to the word production is YU. And next one, production is YU. And if you compare first and the third, target double capacity. Capacity is the word that is common between the first and the third. Now capacity is the word, then, and the code that is common between the first and the third. Now first to third capacity. Now here first one is YU. Wait a minute. Then here production. What is the code for this production here? Production is YU. It also production is YU. Then next one, production YU. Now production YU. Then if you compare the first and the third, capacity, here again capacity. And what is the code that is common? VI. Now VI is common between these two. Capacity. Capacity is where. Then target and double. Target is common between the first and the third. Target is common here, and the code that is common between first and third. NAKO. KO is common, the code for target is KO. Now here also target is KO. And in the first, double is left over. And what is the code? NA. The code for double is NA. Double NA. And increased last year. Increased is the word that is common between second and third. Now increased is common here, and the code that is common between these two. PU. The code for increase is PU. Now PU and PU. Then compare now last and year. Last and year are left as it is. Last and year are left as it is, and the codes that are left over are SILU. Then for and economy. Economy is the word that is common between third and fourth. And economy, and what is the code we have for this one? And DU. The code for economy is DU. DU and DU. Then, and in this one fur. The code for fur is what? MJ. And off and country. Off and country are the two words that are left over, isn't it? And the code. What is the code? BT, FT and any other. Now these are the words in their corresponding code. And what does the code YU stands for? YU for production choice 432. And economy. The code for economy is DU choice 533. And in the given code, which are the following observed last year? Which are the following observed last year? Now observed and last year. Observed is nowhere given, and this is the reason why the question is about may represent, isn't it? Which are the following may represent? May stands for what? May stands for possibility, isn't it? Then observed last year, last and year SILA in any order. SIL. Can NA be the code to the word observed? No, because NA is the code to the word double. It cannot be the code to the word observed. SILA, BT cannot be the code for observed because BT is for either of or country. And LA is not there, SI is not there. SILA, a GN is not given as the code for any one of these words. It can be the code choice by 34. Then 35, double capacity. Double is NA and capacity is VI. NA, VI in any other choice 3, question number 35. Then 36 to 40. Now this is based on ages. Whenever these ages were given, first you need to write down all the ages in the ascending order in the first column. Now what are the ages we have? 1975. Next one 82. Next 88. Next one is 92. Next to 92, 97. 97, 99 and 2005. And so many we have? And 7. Now 7 persons born in these 7 different years. And what is the other information we have? And the base year. What is the base year we have? 2022. As 2022 is the base year. Now, first we need to write down the years, then their ages. Isn't it? Now, the person who was born in 1975, by 2022, that person will be how many years of age? 47. Then 75 plus how much is 82? Plus 7. 47 minus 7, 40. Manduku manaki ages find out cheyadam easy untundi. if these were written in the ascending order. 82 plus 6 minus 6 34 and plus 4 minus 4 30 and next one minus 4 30 and here 92 plus 5 minus 5 25 here plus 2 minus 2 23 next one plus 6 minus 6 is almost 17 years. Now these are the ages and the ages of these persons. The age of difference between P and S equals to Q. P and S equals to Q. That means this Q must be exactly between P and S. Q is exactly between P and S, and so Q must be here. 47 minus 17. What is the age we have? 30. And any other possibility we have? And 40 and 23? No. Then, and Q is there. Age difference between P and S. And see, P is here, S will be here, P is here, S will be here. And there P and S. And age of P is double the age of S. Double the age of S, and S cannot be here. P is here, S is here. Now T's age is double that of this one, T is 34 years. Number of persons elder to Q. How many? 3. Is one more than the number of persons younger than R. Now younger than R, there must be exactly how many? 2 people. Above this Q3, below this R2, 1 lesser than. And age difference between R and V is 5. Now R is 25. R and V, age difference between R and V is divisible by 5. R and V is divisible by 5. R is 25 minus 23, it is not happening. Hence V is here. 15 is divisible by 5. Then who is the person left over? U. And U is 23 years of age. Then what is the age of P? And P is 47, choice 2, question number 30. Then 37, how many persons are elder to you? There are 5, choice 5, 37. 38, who is born in the year 1992? 1992, that is Q, choice 4, 38. 39, V was born in which year? V born in the year 1982, choice 3, 39. And 40, which among the following is the odd one? U was born in 1997, false. That is U and 97, adjacent. R and 30 years. R and 30 years, they are adjacent. V and 1975, they are adjacent. S and 2005, S himself is 2005, choice 4 is the odd one, false. Clear? Then, now check out how much time is left over, isn't it? Not now, in the examination. Then, and check out if there is more than 3 minutes. Then you can start out the second priority question. What is the second priority? 27 to 30. Okay, ma? Manka manaki time undi. Around 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Then you can able to solve. Lesser than 3 minutes, you cannot solve this. And if at all this can be solved in lesser than 3, it will come under the first priority. Maralente kodi difficult, kodi time taking. Appu time check cheskon. Inka anta time undi. 4 to 5 minutes on comfortable ga cheskon. Lesser than 3, please do not touch it. Avadu a time lo kuda. Okay? And 7 people. Andiki ఇది difficult చేసే ముందు అన్ని easy అన్ని చేసుకెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. Then coming to this one, now 7 people were there. Now A, B, C, D, E, F, G are the 7 people, and these 7 people and likes in different. What are the parameters? One is the subject and the other one is each one of them works in a different company. Now company and the subjects were given. Company and the subject. Now first let us take company and the next one is a subject. What is company and subject? Company and the subject in any order. Then coming to the first one. And E does not work in nature. And now B works in solution. When it comes to the sudden, B works in which company? B works in solution. And D specializes in chemistry. The subject is chemistry. And the one who specializes economics in STAR. Now STAR and economics must be together. STAR and economics is together. And specializes the one who works in Excel, statistics. And Excel and the subject is what? Subject is statistics. Excel is statistics, and F does not specialize in economics, management, and biology. F, economics, management and biology. Economics, management and biology is ruled out for this. Economics, management and biology. F does not work in Excel and Medics. F is Excel is ruled out and Medics is ruled out. Isn't it? Medics is ruled out. And E does not work in nature, medics and health. E, nature, medics and health. Now these are ruled out for this E. And E does not specialize in economics, bio, stat. Economics, bio and statics are ruled out for this E as well. And C does not specialize in statistics, sociology, management. C, stats is ruled out, management is ruled out, isn't it? And sociology is ruled out. Then, and G does not work in star, and G star is ruled out. G does not work in star company. And next one, A and G do not specialize in management. G management is ruled out, and A is also management is ruled out. A and G. And C does not work in medics and star. And C, medics and star. Medics is ruled out and star is ruled out. C, neither in medics nor star. And next one, does not work in medics and star. C does not specialize in psychology and does not work in health. C, health is ruled out and C does not psychology. And psychology is also ruled out. Psychology is ruled out. Then B does not specialize in psychology and sociology. Now B, psychology and sociology is ruled out. And next one, the one who works in health does not specialize in psychology. Health psychology is ruled out, isn't it? Health and psychology, that is ruled out. Now this is what the information given, isn't it? Psychology is there. And first we need to represent the data. Most of the information is given related to what? Related to negative information. Does not belong, does not. Now let us check out with the star. Star and economics must be together. And they get star and economics. Now can we have star at this place? No, star cannot be here. Star cannot be here because economics cannot be here. Now star cannot be here because economics cannot be here. And here economics cannot be here. Star cannot be here. What is the only possibility? A must be working star. And what is the subject? Now he deals in economics. Star economics done. Excel and statistics must be together. Now statistics here is not possible. Here not possible. Here not possible. Excel not possible. Hence G must be working in Excel and the subject is statistics. Clear now? Now we have done with this information. Now let us check out health. Health cannot be here, isn't it? Health cannot be here. Hence health can be either F or D. And they give health is F or D. There are two different possibilities. Then coming to the next one, then star hyphen, health and medics if you check out here. Medics cannot be F, cannot be E and it cannot be C, isn't it? And it cannot be G as well. Hence medics must be D. If medics is D, then whatever is health, health cannot be D, hence health is F. Health is F. Now we are left with the remaining two. And what are the remaining two we have? And nature cannot be at this place, hence this is nature. Now if this is nature, and what is left over here? One more company that is left over. And what is that one? Retreat. Now E works in retreat. Done with this? Now health is not psychology. Health is not psychology. Psychology cannot be here. Psychology cannot be here, isn't it? Cannot be here, cannot be here. And this psychology must be E. E is in psychology. E in psychology. Then now we are left with sociology cannot be here, cannot be here. And sociology cannot be in these two places, sociology. Now we have left with two more. Management cannot be here, management is B. And if management is B, now C is biology. Done? And this is what the beauty of this distribution. Now this distribution type of question seems to be a lengthy one. But was in general, 90% of the cases, you will get with the help of a single possibility. The only thing what you need to do is representing the data very clearly. Once you have represented the data, there is no necessity to go into the data once again. Then you need to adjust the given data. Clear? In the classroom, we have discussed 2 sessions. That is 2 into 3, 6 hours only on this distribution. And which type of distribution, which diagram you need to draw, isn't it? Then coming to 27. 4 out of the following means odd one out. G is immediately, help is immediately above this G. D and medics, D himself is medic, E retreat, hence choice 1 is the answer. Then 28. Who among the following works in Excel? Now who is working in Excel? G, choice to 28. And which of the following is the specialization of the one who works in medics? Chemistry, choice 1, 29. 30. And psychology specialist. Who is the person psychology specialist here? E. E, that is choice 4, 30. And 31, the one who specializes in sociology. Now sociology, that is F, and he is working in health, 31 choice. Now this is about paper number 15, RRB PO Prelim. Number series, question number 71. Then coming to question number 71 to 75. Now number series. Now 8, 9. Numbers starting with 8 and increased up to 16. Numbers are increasing at a very fast rate. It must be product or combination. Now this is into 4 is 300 plus 16. Now this is into 5 plus how much? Plus 25. Into 4 plus 4 square into 5 plus 5 square into 1 plus 1 square into 2 plus 2 square 18 plus 4 22 choice into 1 plus 1 square into 2 plus 2 square into 3 plus 3 square. Then next one 20 and 10.5. 20 into half 10. 10 plus half point 10 point. 10.5 into 1 10.5 plus 1 is 11.5. 11.5 into how much? Into 1.5 plus 1.5 is 18.75. Then next one into 2 plus 2. 18.75 into 2 plus 2. How much is that one? 39.5. Choice for question number 73. Then 73. Now in this 73, 111, 215. 111 and 215 again. 111 into 2 is how much? 222 minus 7. Now here 1671 into 2 minus 7. Now here also this is into 2 minus 7. 215 into 2, 430 minus 7. 423 choice 2. Into 2 minus 7 into 2 minus 7. 74. Now in this 74, 63 into 2, 126 plus 1. 127 into 2, 254 plus 1. 255 into 2 plus 1. 15 into 2, 30 plus 1, 31. 31 into 2, 62 plus 1, 63. And 31 choice by 74. Then in this 75. 75, 235, 237. Difference is 2. Next one is so much? 6. And next one, 43 and 55, 12. And next one, and 20. 2 can be written as 1 square plus 1. 2 square plus 2. 3 square plus 3. 4 square plus 4. 5 square plus 5. 275 plus 5, 305 choice. Then, now this is about number series. Paper number 15, RRB PO. Clear?